How would you like to live a life full of energy, full of passion, and full of love? To be able to be the master of your emotion. What if you could do all this without all the stimulants of coffee, drugs, alcohol, go on holidays to make you happy, or get a new shiny object? Hey, I understand it, that it sounds too good to be true. How could this even be possible? You see, most people's blueprint in life is to go to school, get told to get good grades, go to TAFE University, fit in some fun along the way, get a job, get married, have some kids, buy the house with the white picket fence, and you live happier ever after. Well, is it really? This is the old mentality of thinking, the old way of thinking that has been pushed down to us from previous generations from 100 years ago, from our great-great-grandparents all the way down to us. And we just think that's how it is. But it doesn't really serve us to think this way anymore in the 20th century, as the world has rapidly changed. But for many of us, haven't changed to thrive in this growing world. The majority of people in this world, of 7 billion people, upgrade their phone more times than they upgrade their minds. They get the new iPhone with 3 cameras, more memory, better quality screens, but yet they're still running Windows 95 hardware in their minds and wonder why they are not where they want to be mentally, emotionally, spiritually, and financially. Hey, I get it. It's okay to feel down sometimes, but what's not okay is to live there. Live life constantly up and down. You want to live a life with more energy, more motivation and happiness. But you see, a lot of this comes from our past traumas, from when we were kids. We have anger issues because we saw our parents fight and argue when we were young. We have nightmares because we had a car accident. We still feel grief from losing a loved one. We feel regret for the things that we have done that we're not so proud of that we did in the past. We find it hard to forgive people that did us wrong. We carry hate in our hearts for too long. And deep down, we know something isn't right, but we don't know how to fix it. I know you have a big heart because you wouldn't be watching this video otherwise. If you invest in yourself and learn the tools and techniques I will teach you, you will live a happy life. If not, then you will continue to suffer. If you always do what you've always done, you will always get what you've always gotten. But unfortunately, for many of us, we're addicted to social media. We watch movies, we compare our lives to people that are showing their best life. They're fake being happy. They don't show their bad days. This can have a real negative impact on your mindset and mental health. Studies show people that watch too many movies and watch social media too much have higher depression, anxiety rates. And we watch movies and watch perfect relationships that just are not realistic, and we compare them to our own and see our relationship as being not so great. So with divorce rate being at 50 or 60%, statistics show that if you get married, that you'll be divorced within 10 years. Yes, very, very sad. So it's about time that you start practicing trading in your expectations for appreciation and watch your whole world change. But you see, this makes it even more reason to invest in yourself and work on yourself. You want to work on yourself to create an unstoppable mindset for success, so you can find that better partner. You can live a life with more health, better finances, go on holidays. To have that dream body you've always wanted, it all starts off in the mind. You see, everything man-made you see around you, like the car you drive, the house you live in, the planes you see flying in the sky, the laptop or the phone screen that you are watching this video right now, was all started in the mind before it was created. This is why you need to simply think and grow rich. Rich in health, rich in wealth, rich in love. I have a strong, unstoppable mindset for success, and I want you to have the same. Now, these are the 3 main reasons why you have not achieved a strong mindset for success. 1. Positivity. You do not have an optimistic mind. You find every way how it can't work instead of finding and believing every way it can work. Optimism is the one quality more associated with success and happiness than any other. 2. Gratitude. There are 7 billion people in this world, and 3.5 billion of them are living in poverty right now and would kill to be in your position. So take this beautiful opportunity of where you are now and start focusing on everything you do have, because where focus goes, energy flows. Number 3, one of the most important, is taking responsibility. You need to know and take full responsibility for your life, not blaming him or her or the situation. By doing so, you will take your power back when you take full responsibility. Hi, I'm Chris Simons, a mindset coach, and I help people to create the best versions of themselves through my intense Unleash Your True Power programs and trainings. For the next 15 minutes or so, I'm going to share with you some of the biggest mistakes that people are making right now, which are holding them back from creating a strong mindset success. I will share with you the top secrets in creating a strong mind for success and the quickest and most effective way of getting there. For the last 7 years, I have been heavily involved in personal development, in working on myself in every aspect of my life. I'm a qualified builder and a certified coach and NLP practitioner. I have invested over $100,000 in seminars, courses, books, programs, coaches, mentors, which I still currently have now. I've been training clients from all around the world. This was not an accident. In fact, it was by design. For the last 7 years, I have had big goals and dreams that I write down and print out and stick all around my house, and I work relentlessly on. My passion in life is to help as many people as I can to create and achieve all their goals and desires. I have had some absolutely amazing coaches over the years, from Stuart Zadell, Richmond Din, Tony Kay, John Lee, and Tony Robbins, just to name a few. Because not all athletes have coaches, but all Olympians do. Through my coaching journey, I've also been invited to some cool private dinner parties with Jean-Claude Van Damme, Tom Bilyeu, Michelle Bridges, and Stephen Bradbury. So a little background check on me. I used to be an ex-professional BMX rider, traveling around and competing around Australia. I've been a dogger, rigger, and a carpenter on high-rise buildings. I've also worked for the top builder in Australia as one of the top builders and construction managers for many years in a row. I've also bought many properties and invested and done my own renovations, where I've done a DA application, flipped the house, did the whole renovation in under 10 months and made just under $300,000. I'm also an author. I have wrote and published 2 books. I've been on reality TV shows. I have been invited to speak on stage as a motivational speaker. You name it, I have done it. But my life was not all sunshine and rainbows. I've had my share of deep and dark moments. But this has given me such a compassion and power to want to help others. I truly believe that everything happens for a reason, and the ups and downs in my life has given me such mental, emotional, and spiritual strength to where I feel I can push myself on every challenge in front of me, and I can make it with unstoppable success. And I want you too to have a strong mind for success without having to go through all the heartache. So achieving your unstoppable, strong mindset for success is possible, as I am proof. These are the different types of people that I work with. Number 1 is people that don't have clarity in their life and feel lost and confused. They've lost belief in themselves, they're lacking meaning, passion, and purpose in their life. This is very common, as many people fall into jobs they hate, becoming unhealthy and unmotivated in life. This is not a great way to live life. Number 2 is people going through heartbreak and divorce, who are going through some pain and need the support to start life without their ex-partner. I help to create confidence, motivation, and self-love to help you get back on track in the right direction fast. Number 3, people in a relationship that want more passion and attraction to one another by getting them to understand the 6 human needs and the masculine and feminine roles, which unfortunately many relationships lack in this day and day age. Number 4, single men that are looking for more confidence and how to be more of a fearsome leader by training him on how to love himself and have goals for the future. Understand to step into his true alpha male and becoming a superior man to attract the perfect job, perfect partner, and not just settling in life. Number 5, people dealing with mental health issues of stress, anxiety, depression, loneliness, which unfortunately is very common. I use the same proven techniques I have learned and studied that I use on myself and clients by using my NLP techniques of timeline therapy to tap into the subconscious brain and get to the root cause of the problems. Number 6, people who are high achievers and want to be kept accountable and pushed to make the millimeter shifts in their lives to take themselves to the next level. Proximity is power. Now here are some of my client success stories. I want you to meet Brian. Brian came to me feeling anxiety, depressed. He was over his job as a carpenter and he wanted to become a builder. He was also having marital issues and was on and off with his wife. He said that she had lost attraction in him. Sex was little to non-existent. His goals were to get his dream job and feel like the happy family man again. Since working with me and going through my 6-week intensive power program, he has started his dream job as a builder. He has confidence in himself. He has also stepped back into his alpha male and says he can't believe he has gotten his dream job already and that his wife can't keep his hands off him. I recently just got this text from him. Now, would you like to meet one of my other clients? Gary. Now, Gary's wife Amy first came to me and said she heard of me from a friend. She wanted her husband to have more motivation, more passion, that he just lost his drive. And she was going to buy him a gym membership, but she thought she might give coaching a go. And I said, look, you could buy him a gym membership, but he's only going to go 2, 3, 4 times in the first month and he won't go again. Gary is, as he's been in his job for 12 years, he's not lacking motivation. He's lacking passion, purpose and meaning in his life. He's lost that spark. So it was my job to find his meaning, passion and purpose. And in just 3 weeks after Gary started work with me, he sent me this text message and he said he was thankful for me and enlightening him with his mindset to make those millimeter shifts and change his attitude and physiology, and knowing that with me behind him gives him 100% confidence that he's going to get greater and better things to come. He's now on the way to starting another little business on the side. Amazing. There's a couple other little testimonials here from Demetrius from Indiana and Gemma from Cheshire, England. These are 4 of my great success stories of mine. I love coaching so much. This is truly my passion. It fills me with so much joy and happiness to see the success of my clients. Unfortunately, many people go through life never fully taking action in bettering themselves or creating an unstoppable mindset for success. They go about their unfulfilling, mediocre lives where they are only ever at 50, 60, 70% of their potential, which means they're constantly letting themselves down, their family and friends around them, because they're always tired, angry, stressed, depressed. And come on, I know you have a big heart. I know you want to become and give more, or you wouldn't be watching this video. You see, us humans, we're herd animals, and we like to follow the crowd as we feel safe. But you see, the safety zone right now generally is very boring and unfulfilling. Did you know that we have about 50 to 80,000 thoughts per day, and up to 80% of those thoughts are recurring negative thoughts from the day before? No wonder many of us continue going through life and doing the same mediocre thing day in and day out. You see, we are all going through shit: pain, guilt, anxiety, sadness. Just some of us are better at hiding it. We wear masks, but this can be very draining. The power is owning your story and being vulnerable. Vulnerability is power. Being open and honest with you and going to the depths of yourselves, finding the root of the problem and dealing with it, and coming out the other side much stronger. This is a key component to creating a strong mind. So, I'm going to teach you proven techniques I personally use on myself and teach my clients who are getting amazing results right now. It's okay if you're in a really bad place right now, depressed, lonely, lack confidence, and are just unhappy. But it's not okay to stay there in that state. Each individual in life has its own challenges, and it's very easy to get the wrong advice, copy the wrong people. So what you need to do is slow down and listen. The thing that truly works is the tools and techniques I teach at every level. You should be feeling confident and strong, not feeling fearful and nervous. There are definitely no shortcuts, guys. No shortcuts. We must put in the work. Creating the best version of yourself takes time, takes patience. This process cannot be rushed. So many people buy new cars, bigger houses, new clothes, and just rush into relationships in an attempt to make themselves happy. Super bad idea, as these things can just give you temporary happiness, but it never lasts. If you want something that lasts, it all starts with you. You need to start loving yourself, putting yourself first. I know it might sound selfish, but it's really important to love yourself first. You cannot give someone your fully true love if you do not love yourself. The right things at the right time are crucial. You could spend 2, 3, 4, 20 years looking for your ideal partner, ideal job, which makes it even more important to create an unstoppable mindset for success, as you need a strong mind to be alone, but not only just to be strong alone, to thrive alone. Remember, you are what you attract. You see, us as humans, we operate from up to 95% from our unconscious mind and only 5% from our conscious mind. And if we don't have the right hardware in our heads, we will fail miserably every time and never really understand why we do. This takes me to the importance of goal setting. Have you ever jumped in a plane and the captain says, "Hi everyone, I'm your captain for this evening, and I don't know where the fuck I'm going," or "I don't even know how to fly this plane"? No, we haven't. The captain knows that there's 55-kilometer northeasterly winds. He knows exactly where we're going. He knows even to the minute when we're going to land. So why do the majority of us go through life with no goals, no destinations? No wonder so many people are taking the wrong turns and end up going nowhere fast. You see, the recent studies done that not only 95% of the world's population have not got clear defined goals. That's only 5% of the world population have written down clear goals. But what's even more staggering is that you're 80% more likely to achieve your goals if you have clear defined written down goals that you look at daily or regularly. Amazing, right? I'll just ask you guys a couple of general questions about creating a strong mind for success. How many minutes a day do you practice gratitude? Spending at least 10 minutes a day on practicing gratitude, focusing on everything you do have, can and will reduce stress and cortisol levels and assist on having a positive mental health. How many books are you reading? Who are you hanging around? Proximity is power. You are the average of your 5 closest friends. Are you hanging around with people that empower you and lift you up, or are you hanging around with people that put you down? You see, if you are not doing any of these or have any sort of plan or structure, what type of results do you think you are going to get? Good chance you're going to get poor to little to no results, and you'll be in the exact same position you are now in the future. Albert Einstein once said that you cannot solve our problems with the same thinking you use to create them. So basically, if you want something you've never had, you need to start doing something you've never done. Start doing things differently. Start changing your life in a positive way. Take action. The mind is like a muscle. It gets strong when you embrace challenges and you push it to its limits. When you learn what works and you apply it to your life. It's very important that you learn how to practice these tips. Growth is the key to life. If you're not growing and challenging yourself every day, you will lead a happy life. If not, you will suffer. Zig Ziglar once said, "If you are not willing to learn, no one can help you. If you are determined to learn, no one can stop you." Live your life with that type of determination to learn, and no one will stop you. But it all starts with you. You see, every master was once a disaster. If you want your dream body, then focus on your health. If you want to earn more, then you need to learn before you earn. If you want a better relationship, it all starts with you. Dedicate yourself to achieving your dreams and commit to ignoring the people that put you down. It takes pain, it takes passion, and it takes persistence. It's not easy to continuously make sacrifices, whether that's your time with your family or socializing with friends. You'll feel lonely, you'll question yourself. It's hard work, but it's worth it. Imagine waking up every day full of energy, full of laughter, full of fun, full of motivation. This is what hard work does. You have to do whatever it takes, because if you want that life and that dream that you really want, you must put in the work. You have to stop finding excuses of why you won't succeed and find all the reasons why you will. Will you do what it takes? Will you commit to creating the best version of yourself? As every master was once a disaster. It took me years to work and discover these tools and techniques that I'm going to teach you. Over 100 books and multiple coaches. I've been in a lot of terrible relationships. I was depressed. I was suicidal. The only option I had left was up. I was at rock bottom. I truly was. I was terrible. But now I'm so passionate about creating strong mindsets for success with people every day. I write about it. I post about it. I talk about it constantly. It's truly my passion, and my goal is to help as many people possible in creating an unstoppable mindset for success. I apply the same tools and techniques in my life every day. That's why I have an unstoppable, strong mindset for success. These skills you will learn will transform your entire life, your work, your kids, your hobbies. Everything will get so much better. When your life is good and you have an abundant mindset, all of a sudden everything becomes better. Your finances, your work, your kids, your parenting, your relationships. Every single part of life gets better when your mindset gets better. Everything. Coincidentally, if your mindset is bad, everything else in your life will be bad. Your mindset really ties in strongly with everything. But trying to figure all this out on your own is hard. It took me years. You might be thinking, where do I start? How do I start? How do I get an unstoppable mindset? So for a limited time only, I'm going to be offering a free 30-minute clarity session with me or one of my coaches. And we will map out where you're at, and if you qualify with working with me and my team, we will create you an unstoppable, strong mindset for success. But the truth is, I can't work with everyone. There are some people I just can't help. In this clarity session, we are going to get clear on your current situation. What are your goals? And what is stopping you from achieving these goals? And from there, if I believe you are a good fit and we will work together, you will enroll with me and we can smash your goals together. But first, who is this strategy session for? People who are ready for transformation. People who are unhappy and ready for change. People who want to create the best versions of themselves. People who want to be open and honest with themselves and get real and create an unstoppable mindset for success. But like I said, I can't work with people that aren't ready to give 100%. People that are closed-minded. People that just are not willing to get out of their old, unfulfilling mindset. I am a results-focused coach. So if I can't guarantee the results, we will not be working together. Every single client of mine, I can guarantee that they will achieve their goals with my help. If I can't 100% guarantee these results, we will not be working together. Because I only work with people I can get 100% guarantee that I will achieve their goals. If you feel like this is for you, then go ahead and book a free 30-minute clarity session by clicking the link below. And I personally look forward to speaking with you soon. Remember, successful people are willing to do what unsuccessful people are not. Keep focused and be successful.